The next part of this international engine, 6 horsepower Model M, I'm working on the cylinder head. As you can see, it had a hard water problem years ago. They patched it. It just broke out the outside part of the cylinder head where water froze, and they didn't get it drained correctly. There's repair here and also on the face. I'm going to leave it as is. I think the cylinder head's going to work just fine. It'll give a little bit of a character and something else to talk about with this engine. Like most of these Model M's, the valve guides were all wore out, as well as the valves. There's about 10 thousandths wear on the valve stems, and I would imagine about the same amount on the guides. They're just a cast iron, part of the casting of the head for the guides. They're just a cast iron, and they're soft and they wear. The way these are lubricated, the farmer or whoever owned this engine would just have an oil can and squirt a little oil on the spring and stem here, and it would lubricate the valve and guide. To repair these, I found out the best way to do it by watching a video on these engines from a video or YouTube creator, Shop Dog Sam. He's very interesting to watch, and he's very knowledgeable on old flywheel engines and Maytag engines. I've learned a lot watching his videos. The way he repairs these, drills and bores the guides oversized, and then makes oversized valve stems and valves. Here's the stem, and this is the head. This is a fine grained cast iron. They make real nice valve heads, and that'll be a press fit on there. On here, there's a little shoulder there. I'll press it down there, and you can see it's a little bit proud of the top of the valve. Well, I've reamed this to size and counterboarded a little bit, and what I'll do is assemble this, press this stem into the head, and then I'll heat the top of the stem and peen it over. It'll flatten it out against this portion here. It makes a real solid fit. It won't ever come off. After I get it assembled, then I'll cut a 45-degree angle here, and then finishing it up in a Sioux valve grinding machine, which will grind a real smooth, precise 45-degree angle on there. But to get everything centered up, you make these bushings, and this bushing will fit tight right in there. This is a machine surface in here right below the seat. Then I'll take what I used on this one was a 15-30 seconds drill, drilled it out. Then I used a 501 thousandths reamer. It's 1/1000th over ½ inch, and reamed the hole. This is drill rod, or oil hardening drill rod, and it's ½ inch, 500 thousandths. It's ground, it's a precision ground rod. This is a bushing for drilling, and this is a bushing for reaming, because they have to be a different size. But now the valve stem fits real snug in there. There's a little play, but you've got to have some play, or when everything heats up, the valve won't move freely up and down. This is a chunk of cast iron I cut the heads out of. I don't know what it come out of, but it's real nice to work with. So we'll go ahead and start assembling the valves.